Welcome to Jennifer to the Rescue. We're so glad to be here today. I'm glad to be here. I don't know if I can speak for you. I don't know. We're so glad to be here. Jennifer to the Rescue, and I am Jennifer Johnson. I call myself a lyrical appreciation expert. And I just help connect people through cards, gifts, music, and a bunch of multimedia, which is one reason that we're here every week because Logan Street Signs and Banners, the Wofford Theater, have generously given us this time to come in every week and me to highlight wonderful people that I know. And today I have Chris Lingenfelter with Bethel Lutheran Church. We have once a month somebody from Bethel. I just kind of call it on Facebook. I call it Bethel News, I think. I don't know. We probably need to get more creative. And Bethel Lutheran Church is here in Noblesville. And Chris, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
I know you're a busy lady.
This time of year, yes.
This time of year. That is why you're here, because we're going to talk about a bunch of stuff that is going on at Bethel. And Bethel is where?
It's at 206 and Cumberland on the north side of Noblesville.
Yeah, so when you're coming up, going north on Cumberland out of Noblesville, you see this beautiful church sitting there at the corner.
Kind of out in the country.
It's very, very beautiful, and I've been a member for a number of years. You've been there,
about 3 years now.
3 years, but you are really a member.
I kind of stuck my foot in and
you did. And you are the Christian. Yeah, you've been here before. You've shared with different, and this time of year, like you said, is real busy, but you're the Christian education
director and the preschool director.
And the preschool director. So how did you get involved in Bethel? Everybody has their own stories about Bethel.
We had been longtime members of a church and decided that it wasn't working for our kids at the moment as they were getting older, and so just kind of started shopping around and went to one of the Saturday evening services and just kind of fell in love with it, with the laid-back feel and the opportunities for the kids to get involved. And so it just kind of started going on the Sunday mornings, and then I opened my mouth and said I was a teacher and was looking for something, and then now here I am.
And the next thing you know, you're the Christian education director, and now you're the preschool director. Yeah. But everything seems to be you are seeming like you do love it. Yes. That's one thing I would say about Bethel is that there are a number of different services, and we're going to talk about what's going on.
There's lots going on. Right?
Yeah, a lot going on. But there is a 5:30.
There's a 5:30 on Saturday. There's 8 o'clock on Sunday morning, 9:30, and then an 11 o'clock service. And they'll have a little bit of a different feel to them.
I wasn't trying to quiz you. I knew you would know.
I was like, don't put me on the spot here.
I would have known. But the nice thing is, it is Bethel Lutheran Church, but just come and check out one of the services. Saturday's a little laid back. The 11 o'clock's a little...
11 o'clock is a more contemporary service.
Right.
The 9 o'clock is the traditional with the contemporary mix. And then the 8 o'clock is the very traditional Lutheran service.
Traditional, the 8 o'clock. Okay, so you are here on behalf of the preschool and the church in general, but what's going on in Christian education in the preschool at Bethel?
A lot. Right now, the preschool registration just opened for the next school year. It's hard to believe it's February, and we're already thinking of September already for next year. But
no, can't be.
I know. But it's time to register. We've got a lot of new things that we're trying this year with the preschool. We've serve kids 18 months in the PDO all the way up through 4 years old, right before the kindergarten age. This year, our goal is to have 2 of our seniors, the older pre-K class. We've always just had one.
Oh, my goodness.
We're ready to kind of open our doors and share with more kids. So we've got that. We also have 2 new classes that are in enrichment. That one is a Friday for the pre-K kids and Wednesday for our younger kids, but it's an enrichment opportunity. So not straight preschool, but like one day is all science. So the time they're there, it's all science experiments.
Oh,
cool. I can't wait. We're going to blow up a volcano.
You're going to blow up
yes.
just
not
as long
the church.
As, not
just
the
a
church.
Volcano, yeah. And then another day will be music and movement. So it's all the activities are centered around music and movement just to get them moving. And another day will be arts and crafts. And we have a fantastic artist at the church that we're hoping we'll come in and kind of do some art projects with the kids and teach them, and then another day that's all stories and literature. So it's more of an enrichment like you'd find at the Parks Department or through other organizations, but it's for our preschool kids that are already registered in the juniors or seniors, or just anybody, even if they're at another preschool, that wants to come in and just have an extra day. It's 2.5 hours. That's just straight enrichment. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Now, when does that start?
That'll start in September for the new school year.
Oh, it will be in the new year.
Yeah, this is all for the new school year.
I'm going to have to see what my schedule is because I really like that music and
movement. Oh,
hey,
ooh, I didn't think about having you come in. Oh, no. So you open your mouth now.
I know. Oh, my goodness. My question, though, everybody who's listening is thinking, wow, this is great, or watching, whatever. First of all, how do they contact you? And then I'll say my point.
Okay. You can either go to the church website and click on the preschool link, or email me, Chris@BethelLutheranChurch.com.
And it's K-R-I-S, and it's on the screen right now, so that's good.
But our website also has or will very soon have the registration forms available and all the information about our classes. You can also call the church office and they can give information. I didn't think to bring it, but we created brochures this year that we've never had before, and they're really colorful and nice. It gives all the description of the programs. So just contacting the church or going to our website, and it has all the information.
So the website's very valuable, and
it is. We're really working hard to get that website
and that is
more user friendly.
Yeah, definitely something if you have a good website. And what I was going to say is that I know you're very talented, but you don't do this all alone, do you?
Oh no, I have wonderful teachers.
Okay.
Wonderful
Just
committee
wanted
with me.
to say
yes.
You're wonderfully talented.
Yeah, I will not take the credit.
Okay, because I don't know because. How many kids are enrolled in the preschool?
This year we have 44 kids, and we're looking to grow that by about possibly 30 more for the next year. And we're putting our faith out there that we can fill these classrooms, but we have fantastic teachers, and the families that are there are fantastic. And so it's really spread by word of mouth before. Now we're hoping to do a little more in addition to that to bring some new families in.
When you come, or if you come back, which I would assume you will come back, but we do have somebody on every month. We'll make sure we keep talking about it. Once again, you can go to BethelLutheranChurch.com. You can contact Chris at BethelLutheranChurch.com. What are some of the other things? We're going to take a break here in just a minute, but
sure. Well, we've also got for the preschool. We've got a fundraiser coming up on February 28th. It's our spaghetti dinner. All you can eat spaghetti. It's from 5 to 8 that night, and the proceeds will go directly to the preschool to hopefully raise some money to offer scholarships this year.
Oh my goodness!
We're hoping to have a couple scholarships to be able to give out to some deserving kids.
And that's on February 28th. Is that a Friday?
It's a Saturday.
Saturday.
Yep.
After church, so they could come to the 5:30.
It's during, actually. It's 5 to 8, so you can come to the service and stay, or come early and eat, and then go to the service. Yep.
We're good. We like to eat at Bethel Lutheran Church.
Do.
Okay,
yes.
Good. We'll be right back, and we'll find out what else is going on with Chris and Bethel Lutheran Church.
You know, when Margaret and I decided to sell the old estate here, we had only one choice in signage. Logan Street signs and banners. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore, but rather located on 10th Street on the south side of Noblesville. Well, we sold the old beauty, and we were able to buy this wonderful estate. And we had so much money left over, I was able to buy this beautiful 1968 Eldorado Cadillac for Margaret. Only 472,000 miles. Margaret loves it because it's got those big seats and that heavy-duty suspension to support her svelte frame. Next time you're looking for signs or banners, call old Jim at Logan Street Signs and Banners, 773-7200. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore.
Everyone knows it's easy to find first-run movies in the big theaters. But where can you go to watch your favorite classic movies on the big screen for the perfect night out? Why rent a flick when you can rent the entire theater? Call today to reserve our 32-seat theater for your next event, or just stop by to see what's showing this weekend. The 14 by 7 foot screen and the high quality digital surround sound system offers all the amenities you would expect from the big theaters, with a laid-back atmosphere and comfortable seating of your own home. Wofford Theater at 1744 South 10th Street in Noblesville gives you the classic movies you want with a big theater experience.
We have so much fun on our breaks. We come back and we're just giggling and having a good time. Thanks for coming back. This is Jennifer to the Rescue. I'm Jennifer Johnson. This is Chris Lingenfelter with Bethel Lutheran Church, the Christian Education Director and the Preschool Director.
Yes.
And Bethel Lutheran Church is one of the best churches here in Noblesville. I have to say that because I belong to it. That's what I believe. But tell us, you were talking about the spaghetti dinner is on February 28th.
February 28th, 5-8, and it's going to raise money for our scholarship fund for the preschool. It's all you can eat, and you can come anytime between 5 and 8 and have a great time.
And you get to have good food and good fellowship and all that good stuff.
Yeah,
okay.
And I should probably think it's how much it costs. I didn't even think about that.
Does it cost?
It does. Yes, it does.
It's not free?
It's not free. I wish it was, but
Okay.
it's not bad for all you can eat spaghetti. We're doing pre-sale tickets starting next week. And it's $4 for a child plate, $6 for an adult, or you can buy tickets at the door, and it's $5 for a child, $7 for an adult. So not too bad for all you can eat.
No,
and,
I was going to
it's
say
breadsticks, dessert.
Yeah, you couldn't get that at the food will be great, I'm sure.
Yes.
So
yeah, we're looking forward to it.
I am sure. Okay, what else is going on?
Well, in addition, we have another fundraiser going on that it's going to be kind of exciting. February 13th, so Valentine's Day idea.
Oh, that's
it's
just
the Friday
that's
before.
not very
It's
far
coming
away.
up. I
Yeah.
know. It's a comedy fundraiser, and this is actually to benefit the youth group and the different activities they do. They send kids to camp over the summer. They go to Boundary Waters canoe trip, and it's just some really good opportunities for the youth. So this is to help offset some of the costs. But it's a comedy fundraiser, and it's actually one of the featured comedians is Dave Dugan, who's on Bob and Tom show a lot. He will be there.
Is that clean enough for a
It's clean
church?
enough for the church. They push it right to that border, but it is clean enough for church. They've actually done this once before.
I thought so.
And and it was a really, really great evening. It's $25 a person, but that's, the show, drinks, appetizers, that kind of stuff. And the youth will actually be there to kind of help serve.
So
and
this
do
is
it.
at the church.
It is at the church. It's in the
Wow.
fellowship hall. Yep.
That's a great
But
thing.
it's supposedly I didn't get to go last year. I'm hoping to go this year, but it was a great event last
It's
year. They
coming
had a lot
up
of fun.
really quick.
But that helps to raise money for the youth to go on some of these trips. And
So we believe that everything that we're talking about is on the website at BethelLutheranChurch.com.
It should be.
And if it
should be.
isn't, and you heard about something and you want to participate, you need to call
Call the church
or
office.
email Chris,
Mhm.
and
Yep,
it should. Yeah,
absolutely.
there's the church phone number and the website. Okay, so what else?
Well, Lent is coming up. Easter is going to be here before we know it. Our Ash Wednesday service is on February 18th at 7 o'clock. The Tuesday before, so we're all about food. There's the Show Tuesday pancake supper. All you can eat pancakes
Oh
on
my
Tuesday, February
goodness.
17th from 6 to 7. And it's all you can eat just to get ready right before the season of Lent. We have a special Lenten sermon series. We'll be having Wednesday night services, and it's dinner before from 6 to 7, and then the service at 7. And the theme of the sermon series is When God Whispers. And it's all about kind of those times when you feel that gentle nudging or something telling you should do something you don't know why. It's that God whisper. And so we'll be hearing from different church members just about their stories, their times when that's happened.
A lot of the sermon series type things end up, or Pastor Doug has incorporated members of the church.
And we're doing it again.
Yeah, I think that's cool. I mean, that's actually, it's really refreshing because you feel like, they share these things that you're, oh my gosh, I'm not the only one.
Right, and it's relevant. I mean, it's another person
relevant.
that you
That's a
sit
good
next
word.
to on a Sunday morning. That it's not your pastor. It's not someone on
Exactly.
staff. It's your neighbor that sits next to you, and it's their personal stories of when God's whispered to them or how it's made an impact in their life. So that the whole season of Lent, that'll be kind of the sermons. Each Sunday and each Wednesday has a little bit of a different theme with that, but we're looking forward to it. We've done a couple sermon series in Lent and Advent, and they've all been very powerful, and we expect this to be very much the same.
They were, and we had Pastor Martins here last month, and we were talking about that. Amazing. Okay, so that's Ash Wednesday is February 18th already?
February 18th, yes.
And if you're not, that is the beginning of Lent. If you're not a church-going person, you might not know that, but that means that Easter is...
It's coming up, I think.
End of April or middle of April?
It's beginning of April, actually.
We just
April
left
5th.
Christmas. What happens? But this is what's so nice about having Bethel, somebody come on and share, because it keeps us up to date on what's going on. I kind of lose track of the days, but that's really cool. We're very happy that we can help get the word out. Anything else that you're thinking of?
Well, we've got, like the Lenten dinners, we're all about food.
The Lenten
dinners. We are. And each Wednesday before that, the meal is from 6 to 7, and that's just come and eat. There's no charge for that. It's a free will offering, but just come and eat, and it's very good. It's kind of potluck. People bring in a theme, it's soup night, Mexican night, casserole. Yeah, it's good.
Comfort.
And it's a night where you don't have to cook.
You don't have to cook. That's
ideal.
what people use as their excuse to not come to an event like that. Because I've got to cook dinner. Yeah. These are great. Tell me again, though. We started out with the Bethel preschool registration, and tell us again so we can make sure everybody knows registration is open.
Registration is open currently for our current families and Bethel members until February 17th.
February 17th.
February 17th, it'll be open to the community, to anybody. And again, we have kids, 18 months to 37 months is our PDO class, which is Parents' Day Out. They can come 1 or 2 days a week. Then we have our juniors, which is that 3 to 4 age range, and they come Tuesdays, Thursdays. And then we have our seniors, which is pre-K, not quite old enough for kindergarten yet, and they're 3 days a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays. So we've got all ages and different opportunities.
And like we said, she doesn't do it by herself.
Nope, I have wonderful, fantastic teachers and volunteers.
She doesn't look like she could handle all those kids by yourself. But then there's the enrichment that you're adding in the fall.
Right.
I'm going to find out when that means.
Oh, absolutely. I would be calling on you, definitely.
I was thinking of actually being a student in the class.
Oh, no, I was thinking you might help teach it.
Just kidding. I'm having a very weird day. Thank you for coming back, and we'll hopefully see you again. Yes. Somebody next month from Bethel will be sharing. Hopefully we're getting kind of in routine here. Thank you for tuning in. I would just say... Indie Boomer magazine. We have Indie Boomer with Mary Pat McKee. That happens on Wednesdays at 10 a.m. right here. This is the most current magazine, and I just want everybody to know that on page 6, there's information all about Hamilton County Television and everything that's going on here at the Wofford Theater. And just before we leave, don't forget to check out Paid to Save. And Paid to Save, you can go on there and upload. And I didn't warn Jim, so there you go. But Paid to Save, you can upload that. And actually, Wofford Theater and Logan Street Signs and Banners and the Trophy Shop are all on there as merchants. So if you haven't checked it out, my ID happens to be 86755. I know, and I didn't plan that. And that was kind of like that Jenny song, whatever. Yeah. I don't know. I've had a headache all morning, and I'm now in a very good mood. So thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
We'll see you next week on Jennifer to the Rescue, and be safe out there.
When Margaret and I decided...